Pythagoras Theorem. Most people learned this in math class, but they never tell you the history behind it. Now let's discover more about the Pythagoras Theorem. The Pythagoras Theorem was one of the most iconic and well-known theorems by humans. The theorem was originally made by people in ancient Babylon and actually edited by a Greek mathematician and philosopher known as Pythagoras. He invented the theorem 19,000 years before Christ. The theorem is famous for being able to calculate the hypotenuse of a right angle, since there's basically no way to calculate the hypotenuse, and that was a massive approach to math. Pythagoras is well known for making the Pythagoras theorem better. He was born 517 years before Christ and died 495 years before Christ at around 75 years old. He was born in a wealthy family and was the son of seal engraver named Minicertus. Jewelry for the rich and famous of ancient Greece, and the Pythagoras theorem was invented 19,000 years before Christ. He was famous for making it better and not actually inventing it. A lot of people got confused why was the theorem made before he was born. Because he actually just made it better instead of actually inventing it. So people call it the Pythagoras theorem because everyone used this way to calculate the hypotenuse. So, I will put up a few examples and tell you how to calculate them. So, for the Pythagoras theorem equation is root a squared by 2 plus b squared by 2 equals c squared by 2. So, for example, this one is the a is 10 cm. Now write that down, and then we square that by 2, b plus b, and b, pretend that example is 20 cm. That means 20 cm squared by 2 equals 100 plus 400. 100 plus 400 equals 500. Equals 500. And that is c squared by 2. But we have to root that number. So we root 500, and then approximately it's 22.36. That's how you calculate. Alright, let's do another example. Right, so let's pretend this one is like 5 cm. This one is 9 cm. And a is 5, right? A, B, C. 5 squared by 2 plus 9 squared by 2 equals, so 5 times 5 equals 25, plus 9 times 9 equals 81. That means it's 25 plus 81, it equals to 106. And that's the c squared. And then we have to root this thing. Root that, like, root 106. It equals to 10.30. Now let's try to calculate b. So for example, A equals to 8 cm, C equals to 12 cm. 12 cm squared by 2, c squared by 2, take away 8 squared by 2, b squared by 2 equals 144. 144 take away 8. 144 taking away 64. 103 take away 64 equals to 80. And we want to root number 80. It equals to 8.94. And that's B for this thing. Now Pythagoras is usually used for architecture, such as using it to assist building a triangular roof for a house, building bridges, measuring a TV screen sizes, etc. Fact 1. It is used. It might not be repeated because it is adjacent and shorter than the hypotenuse, and it's easier for the low ground player to hit the high ground player. Fact number 2. Around 517 BC, Pythagoras was born on Samos, a Greek island. Fact number 3. He was the son of a silver engraver named McDonald. Fact number 4. The cause of his death around 496 BC remains to be a mystery.